Hi James. So first of all, welcome to Lahore. I believe you just got off your flight, came straight to the office, hence the casual attire.
Absolutely. I thought there's no time like the present, Danish. There's no point procrastinating. It was a long flight and I just wanted to come straight here and see the operation that we built here. So delighted to be here.
Amazing, perfect. So Alexander Mann, one of the largest executive search firms in the world, RE, an absolute global success. After all the success that you've actually gathered for yourself, what brought you to Pakistan at the end?
I'm here really because Pakistan is the place of my birth. And whilst you're right, we have businesses all over the world, but Pakistan has a soft spot for me because it's my country. And having a business in the country that I was born in has a very special feeling for me, which is why I was so excited to get off the plane and come straight here.
Amazing. So you've never done business in Pakistan. This is the first business in your portfolio that comes from Pakistan. What makes you think this business would be as successful as every other business in your portfolio?
I mean, I'm a Pakistani, you're a Pakistani, and I think Pakistan has amazing talent. Our business, Danish, is all about people. I believe Pakistan offers an exceptional caliber of individual, which is what our businesses are built on. And I believe that DRC will attract some of the smartest and brightest people in the country, which is the one ingredient that makes our businesses successful. So the reason I want to build and establish a business here is because I believe in the people of Pakistan.
Amazing, that's absolutely amazing. So how successful can someone be at DRC?
I mean, what I can say is we built recruitment businesses all over the world and we have a unique culture, we have a unique formula. People can grow to their own capacity. Unlike many businesses in Pakistan, we have no ceiling. You know, this is a ground floor opportunity that we will provide probably the best careers for anybody in this country to excel and succeed. Because we are launching, a flagship operation, we are not looking to set up a satellite. This is not a branch. Pakistan for DRC will become a flagship for this organization. We aim to be number one in the country. We're not just going to remain in Lahore, we want to be national. So we will be in all the major centers in Pakistan. So people who are joining this business today will see a management career opportunity where they can develop and grow, to team leader, to manager, to branch manager, to regional director, and country manager. I want to see people grow from within the organization. I have no interest in bringing people in from abroad. I want to homegrown my own leadership team and my own talent for DRC.
Right. So one thing that amazes me is that DRC is already a major success in the UK. I believe you've got approximately 300 people in India. How approachable is that structure in India and UK?
I think one of the things that I've always been very passionate about is accessibility. So my leadership team in the UK, my chief executive, Jason Stewart, is very, very on top of the operation. And everybody in DRC in Pakistan has direct access to Jason, who's the chief executive, has direct access to IDID. And, Jason has accompanied me on the trip to Lahore. So he's here on the ground, who's our chief executive from the UK, who's been with me for over 10 years, built an amazing business. We have an incredible operation in the UK. Our operation in India now is nearly 300 people and growing rapidly. And our focus is very much around making sure that people in Pakistan feel they are not a satellite, they're not a branch, but they are part of our core organization.
Amazing. One of the problems that I'd like to highlight is that recruitment in Pakistan is considered as a call center. How are you planning to break that culture?
It's a misconception because we are not a call center. Recruitment is a profession. It is one of the most successful industries in the world. I started my career in recruitment, and as a consequence of me being the same recruiter as we're going to be hiring in Pakistan,
right,
it certainly has not held me back. Recruitment has given me the most amazing lifestyle that
Absolutely.
anybody could dream of.
Yeah.
So if anybody has this perception that joining DRC is a call center, you are completely wrong. We are looking to provide a very high quality service to our clients, where we source the best talent available, in the healthcare industry. The healthcare industry in the UK is one of the most established industries in the UK. The demand for talent, for doctors, for nurses, for care workers is immense. And therefore we are filling a need that is a critical need to the British healthcare service.
Absolutely. And now that you're finally in Pakistan, what are the expansion plans like? How far are you planning to go? Is DRC only going to be limited to Lahore, or?
I think we've only literally been going 12 months, and already we're at 40 people. That's a staggering growth for a relatively short period of time. I see the company doubling every year, so I'm absolutely confident that we should end this year, 2023, where we should be approaching between 70 to 100 people. I think the year after that, I can see the business growing to 150 people, and I see no reason why Pakistan should not be the same size as our business in India. India's already 300 people and still growing. So I think the opportunity to become a national player in Pakistan is not ours to win, it's ours to lose.
Absolutely. Right. Finally, what advice would you like to give to someone who wants to make it big in the recruitment career in Pakistan?
I think anyone looking to join this business, the first advice I would give is this is not a job. If you're joining DRC, it's a profession. What we do is provide an exceptional service to our clients. This is about developing a long-term career in something you should be proud of. What we do is an essential part of the National Health Service in the UK. What we're doing is finding talented individuals, to fulfill requirements that are so crucial in the health system today. And therefore, anyone joining DRC today, should be looking at it as a profession. It's a long-term career. It's not a transient job where you do it for 3 months or 6 months and you move on. That's not our business. It's not our model. The people in my organization have been with me for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. People develop long-term futures. Most of the people who run our businesses today are all homegrown, and they're in proper leadership positions of real seniority. And in the industry today, we are considered some of the best payers in the market. People who succeed with us, we will transform their lives.
Right. I think that should be enough for someone who's actually trying to build a career in the recruitment industry. That information should be good enough for them to understand the momentum of how big their success can eventually be by working with the right platform. So one of the personal questions that I was really meaning to ask you is, you're 62 if I'm not mistaken.
I am indeed.
It seems like you're just getting started. What motivates you?
I think my mother said to me, life begins at 60, and I took that literally. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the beginning of the journey. I think what motivates me is to see people succeed and see businesses flourish. I'm incredibly passionate about what I do. I love the business I'm in, and every day I wake up, the challenges and the goals of creating a world-class organization for me is a very exciting journey. And Pakistan for me is the beginning of that journey. And so far, if I look around the world, our business in America is thriving, Australia's doing really well, Japan's absolutely smashing the numbers, Australia has become probably the most successful for 2022. The UK, we've been established for many years now, so we are the dominant player in the UK market. We're the #1 brand in England. So I think, for me, this is the beginning. This is very exciting. 2023, I believe we are going to smash it.
I have no doubt about that. You've been smashing since the very first firm that you set up. It was Alexander Mann. I believe last year it turned over around about 1.4 billion in the UK.
1.4 billion. It's now the world's #1 talent solutions company worldwide. And it was my first baby. It was the business I originally came into the business with. And having built that successfully and then successfully sold it to a private equity firm in the US, I then launched Humana International, which was my executive search business. And we grew that to 143 offices in 30 countries around the world. And we successfully sold that. Recruitment Entrepreneur we launched 6 years ago, and we are developing, investing and growing businesses every year. And today we have a portfolio of nearly 40 companies around the world. And life's great. Life's great. We're having a great time.
Absolutely. Now, going through your portfolio, I can't just understand. You put your hand in a business, you make it successful. What's that key ingredient that you focus on when you really want to turn around a business, make it as successful as all the businesses that you have today?
I think it's not about me. I think it's finding the right people. The core ingredient for our success is we happen to have this natural ability that we attract the best people in the world in our industry. If you look at some of the people that exist in our organization, they are truly world class. What succeeds in our business is people. If you can find the right people, you can nurture them, you can develop them, you can train them, you can incentivize them, you can reward them, good things will happen. And that's what we've always focused on, and we will never change from that.
And we've actually been watching the results for so many years now that we know that there is no doubt in what you said just now. So thank you so much, James. That was incredibly insightful and absolutely amazing to know how you've turned everything around in your life. And that gives me the confidence that DRC Pakistan will definitely be a flagship recruitment business in no time.
And all I can say, Danish, I'm delighted. We invested in you and we backed you.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
It definitely was a pleasure to work with the best.
Absolutely.